Anyway, I just started blasting.
So to recap, because it has been a while, recap on this one. So you all had basically chased down the individual that had hired a bunch of pirates to steal things from Teemo and kind of disrupt his operations. And you found out that it is a smuggler that has basically had a little bit of a ring within Bestine that she's been operating out of and had been basically sending these pirates out. You all found that bit out, went after her, eventually found her, and then followed her to her little secret location where she kept her ship at, and got into a little bit of a firefight. A thermal detonator went off, some shit blew up, great times, and she got away. She blasted out of there and basically was in Atmo and then flying away as you guys ran up and spotted a ship. Ran up there, and you realized that the ship is kind of trashed and old. Barely works. The door at least opened for you, but it is very much so in need of repairs. And that is kind of where we find ourselves, but I'm going to expedite this slightly, unless you guys really want to roll for these things. But you do know that the ship is not in great shape. Let me actually pull that up really quickly. Alright, so this is the ship that you guys found. That was on top of the mine that has basically this little landing pad that was up there. And you all find yourselves near 17 and 16 there, towards the back of the ship, as you guys have kind of made your way through this entire place and realize there's a lot of issues here with this ship. It's going to require a good amount of help, and there are several things to fix before this thing can be flying in the air, particularly flying in space. So you have a few options, and one of those is talking to Teemo and maybe getting supplies brought over for repairs, especially now that you've identified what those issues are. Or you can try and see if maybe he has a ship, or like, hey, what do you want us to do? She just blasted out of here. We were going to go after her, but we don't have anything to go after her with. So there's a lot of things that you guys can do here. Those just being the first two that kind of come to mind. But there's a lot of things that you can do, especially with a ship of this size as well. So it might be worth fixing up. It might not be. So it just kind of depends on what you're thinking about.
Yeah, I'd give Teemo a call and see if he can send over people to start repairing this, or at least get it so it can fly first, and then we can take it back to his shipyard and then repair the most from there. That's probably
gonna be pissed if we let her get away, or is he pretty understanding? I didn't know if we're gonna have to I don't know if we're gonna have to roll, to persuade him to help us out. I don't know if we
give him a ring.
Okay.
Well, he better be a little understanding. We just went up against a small militia.
I am a generous guy.
Yeah. So you're ringing him up, and you get the Major Domo, the moon that's there, and he's like, yes. Have you found the individual?
She got away.
She got away. In what capacity did she get away?
Off-world capacity. She took a ship.
Has a ship. She flew off planet.
Yes, by herself. No one else was with her. We took out all the henchmen. We did find a ship, though, that we could use to go after her, but it's in disrepair right now.
Well, then you haven't really found anything that you can go after her with, or have you?
Yeah, well, I'd like to request people to come here to get this up and running for us.
Well,
or as much as you can.
Can probably take some time, and you do know that this will take some time. The amount of damage to this thing is going to take days upon days, going into perhaps almost weeks to try and get this thing fixed up. Doesn't mean it can't be done, but eventually it'll be done. It's just probably not worth the squeeze at the moment.
Well, if we could get this flying,
like all the wires are just out. It's rusted over. It's not really in the best shape.
We could start working on this, and do you have a ship we could borrow temporarily?
A loaner vehicle.
A
Does this
loaner?
hurt? What is this? Hurts?
Yes.
We'll pick you up.
Oh, thank you. He's always in character.
Basically, you see him just think for a moment. Well, let me ask Teemo and see what he would like to do. I am sure we can loan you something for the time, but it will come out of your pay, just slightly. Give me a moment, and I will ring you right back. And then the call ends, and you're kind of left there for a brief moment as you do start to look around, and it kind of sinks in. This is gonna take some time. Although none of you are like specifically mechanics in this aspect for like large ships, but you can tell that pretty easily.
Wasn't there a salvage yard in that town?
There is.
And remember when we first we came into that town, there was a mechanic there working on shit, remember? Maybe we can go talk to them and see if we can, do some bartering, or worst
start
case,
hearing
just
the
threat.
little beeping of the communicator again for you, Joe.
Oh. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. So we will have somebody come over with parts, and a few mechanics will help you repair the ship. We will need all hands for that one. However,
I'm here for
you
it.
have the option to take the ship that they will come in with. They will stay there to try and repair it. So hopefully you all can go after her as quick as possible.
Of course.
And so,
Just took off. Has anybody noticed it on their radar of where it was possibly going?
so you guys don't have anything to actually like track a ship like that.
Yeah, but how about the people we were talking to?
What's that?
How about the people we were just talking to? Like, did they pick up anything on their radar that something just expeditiously just left the planet?
So they're pretty far away. Let me actually pull up the map for that so you can get an idea for where everybody's at here.
What?
There we go.
Tatooine.
So Bestine here. Moshuda all the way the hell over here. And you guys were over this way. And this is the spot in which basically you guys had found the mine and everything else. So this is where you guys are at. If they weren't really looking for it, they wouldn't really see that kind of thing. Their airspace is primarily what they keep track of, which doesn't exactly cover all the way to Bestine. However, Bestine probably picked it up.
Oh, we can call them and see if they've seen the ship. Do we know anyone
Give that
there right now?
information out to just anybody.
That's true.
Big roller blade.
We do know which direction they went in, as we saw the flight itself go in
Yeah, you saw them
in
go up.
the. Yeah, so technically they are
Straight up.
up there somewhere.
They're actually all the way the hell over here.
Over where?
I just pointed it out.
Way over there.
Just where the model's at. But
Okay.
yeah, so anywho, they went straight up out of there, so that you're not really gonna see them. You know that they've left atmosphere at this point. That's all you're really gonna be able to know. Unless you put a legitimate tracker on the ship, you're not really gonna be able to track the thing down like that. And you all don't exactly have like a network to be able to do that kind of thing between all the areas here on Tatooine.
Oh, we didn't roll for
No, you haven't.
Destiny.
Which we do
Destiny
need.
points. I just remembered that.
So, whoever, yeah, it's been a while. So go ahead and roll up destiny points.
Which one's the nicer ship?
So, I mean, the one that you guys are on, if you remember, it was the picture is in the chat, by the way. But this thing is rusted over. There's wires hanging out of the damn ceiling. There's a lot of sand built up on here. It's in need of a good amount of repairs. It's not like, oh, let me just go ahead and do some spit polish, and put some wires back. There's a lot more to it.
Later on, though, it's got
Sweet,
potential.
Let's
It's got potential.
let's take their ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that here on the table. Let me go ahead and actually copy this sucker because I don't want to lose it.
The book
gonna
is
be-
on the table.
It's going to be pretty expensive, though, so pretty much I would chalk this little bounty up to pro bono.
This is their ship.
Hey,
This is the ship that they arrive in.
Nice.
that should get us to anywhere in the galaxy very quickly based on its size.
You would think. This is the YT-1000. That is a light freighter.
I was gonna say this is a semi truck, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. But like the shittier version of a semi-truck.
Yeah.
It's got a class
Swift.
3
Like
for its hyperdrive. It's got a class 16 for its backup. So anything less than a class 1 basically increases the amount of time that's going to take to get anywhere. So as you get to a class 2, it takes a little bit more time than the class 1. Class 3, a lot more time than just a class 1. So, hey.
Welcome.
So, that is
There we go.
that is what you guys are dealing with, and they get off the ship and they're like, hey, if you guys, if you need to take it, go ahead. We're gonna start working, and they're pulling some crates off, and it's got quite a few repair parts and stuff, and quite a few tools in there as well. So they're pulling everything off real quick, and then they start getting to work.
These people have been gone for a while at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Seems
And
like our best
basically they
option
took off,
is
so the whole they went that direction thing isn't really going to work in space.
No.
We can ask Bestine if they know exactly where they went.
There we go.
They're not gonna
Some clue.
probably tell us anything. If you want to call them up and see if they know where that ship went.
What about that guy that was left over that we let go if?
Oh yeah, he's going with
He's
us.
still around. It depends on what you want to do
Okay,
with him.
yeah, let's check with him. We want to grill him for information.
Ah,
I think we start with fingernails.
I want to look towards Tim like, hey, you don't happen to have any bounties for this particular planet at all that maybe we could kind of tit for tat instead of turning them in, maybe get some information. Do you?
No.
Because I bet you that could be an option as well, is check the bounty board, look for people that's, I don't know, if they're just wanted for smuggling or anything like that, find them,
Oh, yeah.
and then
That's a good
kind
idea.
of basically like, all right, cool, you
Yeah,
want
maybe-
your freedom, get us information.
If we get there, we haven't even talked to this dude yet.
We'll talk to him. Let's grill him. I have my pliers.
You're the charming one with pliers.
I was gonna say, you guys
Let
tell me
me,
how you guys want to work it.
Perfect.
Talk to him. Go for it.
Okay. I'm pulling up my. I tell you what. We'll good cop, bad cop him, because he's not with us right now.
I knew someone was going to say that.
Speaking of that, before
Got to.
before we go, I had rolled 2 light side.
Oh yeah, we didn't even do the roll. Hold
Oh,
on,
yeah.
guys. Let's do the fourth
Yeah.
destiny roll here.
That's like we got straight to the.
Whoever's trip styles is rolled 1 light. Jax rolled 1 light.
Yeah, got a light side.
Where's the?
So-
Who's Trip Styles?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Where's the little thing at on the board?
Oh, we just did it in
Oh,
sessions.
Do you want to roll it on there?
Easy roll.
Stop it.
There you go. You want to roll it right there.
Oh yeah, right here.
Hold on. Perfect. Where are we at here? Oh yeah, here we go. What is it?
Oh,
Q?
R.
R.
R?
Double.
Count it.
2 light. Holy crap. So we got 1 light, 2 light, 1 light. Wow, we got all light side right now. 6 of them.
I think we
Yes.
burn one. This is
6
gonna be
lights.
huge. I think we burn it, bro. We gotta burn one to get this information. This is a big to point us in the right direction.
Okay, so before you approach him, what's the situation here? We got this guy was basically left over from an attack. They took off without him.
Yep.
So are you gonna play the you gotta play either the tough guy or the man they just ditched you? That's fucked up.
I don't have super great coercion, but I have good charm, so I'll good cop them.
What color is the on sessions? Is it the white side? That's the white light, or
Yes.
okay, because it's red on here, so it's like
Well, because the rebel symbol is red.
yeah.
Can I get a charm check before I go into interrogating him?
I mean, you'd have to do the charm check to interrogate him. So, like, you
Yeah,
have to like go through the thing you're trying to do, and then we'll get into the check to see.
Okay.
Because I won't know until you actually say the thing that you want to say to tell me what that difficulty is going to look like.
Say the thing. Say the
'Cause I
thing.
I gauge it off of how you interact with the guy.
Do it. Kill him.
No, dude, I'm just good. So I walk in, right? Because we have him like tied up or whatever, right? I'm guessing he's around us.
He is.
Hey, man, why don't we just make this easy? Tell us where she's going.
Like I said before, I don't know where she's going.
Dude, let me hold on right here. You don't want to deal with the other guys. And if you just let me know, maybe we can work something out, right? You know, we're not after you, but we know you know some things, so you got to give us something.
All right, so go ahead and give me a charm check here, and let's go ahead and look at let's make this
Dude,
an
I
average roll here.
kind of want to do a little bit with Tim. I'm like,
Okay.
Tim, follow my lead.
So you want to do average?
Yep. So 2 purple.
Got it.
While he's doing that, I kind of want to bring
Nice.
him over to a table nearby, so within earshot distance, and start talking about the locations of where a possible Sarlacc pit would be.
Nice.
Within earshot.
Like
Yeah.
he's hearing you, and he's like, look, I really don't know where she's going. She doesn't tell us these things.
Actually, this one right here isn't too far away. I bet you we can get there in about like 10 minutes.
You got to give us something, man, because you know I might be one of the nicer guys of the group.
I mean, I guess I could lie to you and tell you I think I know where she's headed. You know?
Well, you're
totally
coming
lie to
with,
you
and if
then.
she's not there, then
Yeah. So, look, I believe she's going. I think she's going to what's the place called? And he's like fidgeting around trying to
Hey
figure
Tim,
out what
did
he's
you
gonna
guys
say.
find out where that Sarlacc pit was?
It's Ryloth. She's going to Ryloth.
Can I do like a check to see if he's lying?
I mean, sure. You absolutely can. We're going to go with just a basic perception check on this one, because it's going to be a combination of just, you know, what you're hearing and what you're seeing.
would that be
Since
like
they don't really have
our
insight.
perception versus his deception?
It would be.
Yeah.
But it's going to be an easy roll.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Stop.
Malice, you get to make an easy roll for me.
All right. So what is it here?
It's an easy roll. Perception.
Perception and 1 purple.
1 purple? Okay.
Yep.
I think this is the right one. Hold on.
Let's see.
No, I'm just gonna.
You said he's going to where? Where was that?
Ryloth.
If you look
Can
at
I
the
do
map,
an?
at the top right corner,
Oh, crap.
you'll actually see.
What?
That's good.
Let me roll a purple on there because I think I messed up.
No, you have the purple. It's just not showing. You roll nothing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You got
Yeah,
a
it was
blank
blank side.
face on the purple, so that's pretty good. So, you can tell that he's lying. He even said that he was going to lie to you, because he's just going to give you a name. He's just going to give you a location.
You know what? Full speed to that song. Like, let's make it 5 minutes instead of 10. I'm getting kind of anxious here, and this guy is useless.
You just throw him off the cliff and we can go.
I start like heading towards the cockpit, like in a hurry.
Okay.
Interesting.
You head to the cockpit. What are the rest of you guys doing here?
Oh,
Biggest thing is, he may not know where she's going, but was there any information on like who the crates were going to? Was there any information on general direction, system? Doesn't have to be an
Straight
exact planet.
He just kind of like he hears you talking about like any of that stuff, and he's like, "No, I don't know any of that. No, we bring it to whatever location she's gonna drop it off at, and that is it. We don't know the person's face, we don't know their name, we don't know anything about them. It's literally just dropping it off there, and we keep doing the thing that we do."
We tried to help you.
Okay.
I'm going away to call Bestine.
Okay.
Actually, forget about the Sarlacc pit. Just leave him with the Teemo folk, Teemo's people, and let him know that he needs to be held for the time being.
Uh,
Can we at least break his fingers or something?
Oh no! He'd be useful. He'll get tormented enough over at Teemo's place just for being part of it. Potentially. We don't know that for sure, but most likely, he may get thrown down in the pit with the dude.
I mean, there used to be that Wookiee that was in the fighting pits there, so you know, never know. You might next time you see him, he might be a little bit stubby.
oh boy, he's gonna kill
But
50
he can
men.
hold on to him so he can answer questions later.
So you guys
What are those
put him with
pig-like
Teemo's
creatures
guys.
called?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are those pig-like creatures called?
Piglins,
No, Gamorreans.
Gamorreans.
You know, I kind of made a little bit of buddies. You know, after when we were going around that salvage yard and everything, we were looking around. After their buddy, I think, lost in the fight, I'm sure they're looking for something to take their anger out on.
I don't think threatening is actually going to work with the guy, but put him somewhere where something's actually going to happen. He may not know anything, but he won't get lost.
In for a penny, in for a pound, buddy. He chose his side.
All right. So
Just refresh. Do we have any? What other information do we have? It's been a while. I'm trying to remember
It has been a
what
bit.
information we all have.
So the only information you guys had was that there was the that anonymous holo call, basically, where it was all blurred out and you couldn't see who the individual was that was talking directly to Zenra, and she was called Cold Star.
Old
That's
star.
a reference to Ghost or something like that too, right?
Yeah.
Like a picture of or a symbolism of.
He's called the Phantom, and he was just a blurred out image. Looked humanoid. You didn't notice anything with like extra appendages or anything like that. But it was just a blurred out hollow image. And yeah, he was referred to as the Phantom. She was referred to as Cold Star, and that is the most of what you have. Besides, you know they intend to take down Teemo.
Already.
Okay.
Jeremy, I'm sending you a message.
Okay.
I'm gonna while they were doing that, I was calling Bestine
Yep.
to see if I can get some information.
What was it, Phantom? What was the other name?
Cold Star. And that was Zenra, the chickie you guys were running after.
Yep.
Which was the girl that just left.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
So, for you, Joe.
Yes, sir.
You call Bestine, and they're like, "What? You think we can
Yes.
give you that kind of information? Like, what are you talking about?"
Well, no, but she's kind of a bounty that we're looking after right now, trying to get.
So how many credits are you going to give me to help you with this?
Half of the bounty cost that we get from her.
I'm not waiting for that. You guys might die in the process. I'm not giving this information for free. I want to know right now.
All right. Can I transfer you 1,000 credits right now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What's your hollow name?
What's
Are
your
you
cash app?
actually transferring 1,000 credits? Do you actually have 1,000?
I have 3,000.
Okay.
But yes,
So, you transfer the credits. We'll expedite this. We're not gonna go through what's their Zale. You know, we're just gonna expedite this real quick.
Y'all got cash app?
Yeah, you got
credit
Venmo. As they check their data pad and they're like, "All right, 1,000 credits." So let me see here real quick. And so she starts typing into the computer there, and is going through and is looking at like, okay, yeah, it looks like the readout on the ship is Cold Revenge. It's an
Ooh,
old
Cold
YT
Revenge.
Yeah, it's an old YT 2400.
Okay.
Looks
YT
like
2400.
they just jumped to hyperspace. Heading. Well, they're not taking any known hyperspace lanes right now.
Unknown.
Can't really track her from here, but that's about as good as I can do at the moment. But I can tell you, and she's taking a second and pulling up a few things, and she's like, "Well, I've got a log here, and they do seem to come around about every like week or two, as far as like the logs are concerned." So
Okay. So, thank you very much for your help. Don't spend all those in one place.
she hangs up immediately.
Interesting. So,
They're a week away worth of light travel.
no, not really a week right now. They're only a couple hours at most.
Where they're
And
going.
the bit, and as far as like that gap, that's just when she arrives and then when she leaves, and then when she arrives and then when she leaves. So it could be that she's just staying for the week at the place, and then
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be close.
having that sort of pattern. So not necessarily that it takes a week of hyperspace travel to get there.
Interesting.
Sent you a DM.
Yes, let's.
We will. We could wait for them, and wait until we see the Cold Revenge come back into the system. Possibly, or to try to go after him right now.
Do you think she'll come back?
She has business here.
Good question.
She will come back.
She does,
And other people.
but not likely. Like, could probably a different area, since this one was found and attacked at.
Probably a month, I'd say. She might wait it out.
We can ask the guy
Yeah.
if he's made any other drop-offs at any other locations on this particular planet.
Is he still with us?
Yeah.
We can go back, because
mean-
he's just hanging out with the guys, right?
Yeah, I was gonna expedite that as well as like you guys just kind of took them off real quick, set them with Teemo's mechanics, and then left it at that. But if you guys want to go talk to him again, you guys absolutely can.
I'd like to go talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see him
Yeah.
just sitting
Now you
there,
got
he's
him
like,
for.
He's like, "What? Haven't I told you all the things that I know, which is basically nothing? What do you want now?"
I know you don't know a lot, man. We found you here. Have you guys made any other drop-offs at any other locations on this planet?
I mean, we've taken things from other places, but we don't really drop things off here. We take it and get it out of here.
Oh, so this is just a loading point.
I mean, it's a it's a robbery point.
How long
I'm
have you been
gonna-
doing this for?
I mean, we've been doing this for about a month now.
A month. And we know, just to away from the guy, we know that said every week or so they come back to this area, which means that he would have made more than one stop. So even if he doesn't know where she's going now, he may know some of the stops they've done before might be good places to start.
Where do
The
you
only-
take the shipment
if you
before
want to-
this?
Say that again.
I'd like to ask him, where did they take the shipment from here previously?
Like, where did it get dropped off at?
Yeah, like you know how they rob people from here and then they take it other places. This is not their first time coming here, so where did they take the supplies previously?
I don't know. She doesn't normally take us with her on that kind of trip. It's normally her and the Celestin that she had, the pilot.
Oh, okay.
Also my boss, but he's been blown to pieces thanks to a particular thermal detonator.
Oh yeah.
You'll have that.
High five.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah. Whatever could you be talking about? I don't know what you're referring to. So yeah.
Okay. I think we have to wait here, man. I think we have to wait till she comes back.
I will say that
Yeah.
the thought does occur that she's probably not going to come back at that point because she's been found out, and you guys are after her. Likely bet.
Well,
I'm not returning to a place that I'm I'm being hunted.
Option 2. He obviously can get in communication, right? There's a point of contact with this planet. And we could set up a false load to see if we could draw her to us instead of us going to find her, right? We could set up a scenario where we have cargo to offer and draw her in.
That's an interesting idea, and Joe, that would probably percolate in your mind in particular.
Yeah.
You could probably have, especially if you guys could convince him to do this thing, he could probably make the call to her comlink to try and do exactly that.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get with Teemo about supplies, something to use as bait.
And tell him that
Something
it's
to have a whole bunch of crap lying around in a backpack I'm not aware of.
we could do like in a week's time that everything will be ready to be picked up. Which is right now, based on what we heard about Bestine, is the amount of time that they usually take between. So
Prior to that, I think we need to get to maybe a more friendly planet where we can rearm, re-equip, so we can re-engage.
this is a friendly planet.
Is it?
Okay.
Though?
That was friendly to us.
Yeah, it's friendly to you guys, ish.
Because we need to just let the temperature cool down, right? Because she's obviously like pretty hyper aware. People are after her and shit. And so if we waited like a week, and
Wait a
take the
week.
time,
Call her, get everything ready. Tell her in a week's time things will be ready. So 2 weeks ish
okay.
to get everything settled.
Would you like to do it on another planet, or would you like to do it on this planet? Because we can pick the engagement space on another planet where she's less. You know what I mean? Like
Is Ryloth close?
That dude.
he said it for a fucking reason. So
Ryloth is a rather famous planet in this sector of space. So again, if you look at the the top right corner of the map, you'll see where Tatooine is, Genesys, Ryloth. So a lot of those locations are pretty well known. But that's the sector that you're kind of in.
Yeah, we're at Tatooine right here. And then Ryloth is right there on that really known hyperspace route. Okay.
He was lying. So, wouldn't he just send us in the complete opposite direction?
well, we don't. He might be, right? But at face
Not trying to
value,
follow her
it
at this
wouldn't.
point.
It wouldn't matter, right? Yeah, exactly. And so if
Because we don't know
Ryloth
where she's
is a well-known, like mischievous planet that is, I think we should contact Teemu and see if we can get some supplies and set up a trap.
Flies as bait. Question. Offline. So this Cold Star, is that the girl we chased off?
Yes.
Okay. Did we know her, I guess, alias before? Or did we just know her as Zendaya?
You knew her as Zenra.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you knew her as
so, since we... And I was just thinking, Malleus, if you wanted, we could go back to like the Hunters Guild, see if there's any information on Cold Star by code name, and any rumors, any guesses, any ideas where she might do business out of by that name instead of Zenra. It's possible there could be something there. We can do that while they're setting up a supply bait trap.
Yeah.
Which, for you, Mark, you do know that you've got off-world traders and Moshuda, where Bengra could help you out. Same goes for the either the junk shop or even the what do you call it, the warehouse arc. There's a couple of guys that you know between those locations that might be able to help you out and set something up like this.
Do I happen to know what cargo that she was initially trying to steal from Teemu? Like, did we get a manifest?
You guys had it from when you were first taken.
Yep.
When you first got picked up, there was all that, and that was a lot of weapons, both ship and personal weapons. Same goes for armor. There was a lot of personal armor, but also a few things that were like ship parts and repair type stuff.
Okay.
Things that you would need if you were trying to expand as an operation.
Okay. So she's typically like trying to steal warlord type materials, guns, armament, ship.
Pretty much anything from Teemo seems to be her thing, because she was running a large operation here to take everything from him.
Okay.
Perfect.
Might want to make a larger shipment than normal.
Oh, that'd be good. Wouldn't mind that. Making it look more enticing. Are we still heading to Ryloth then to get this going? And then... Because we're going to have to use a couple ships to get that over there. But we could also use a different area on Tatooine and make it out in the middle of somewhere that no one knows about, like this place.
First thing, if we're going to do that, is somebody's got to go talk to Teemu. You're his guy anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well go talk to him. We could take the ship, fly it back to town.
Yeah, let's do that.
We could go ahead and check in a couple different areas, and then see if we want to set this up on this planet or on a different planet, and go.
Let's
from
go.
there.
I think we'll have to go to a different planet, but we'll see.
I'm going to give him a...
Ryloth it is.
We're going to go over there and just talk to him.
Ray, what are you thinking, man?
I'm moving with Jax to. We're gonna go check information on that, and then I thought Kush was gonna talk to Teemu while we did that.
Yep. I'm just curious if you had any thoughts on the situation.
Yeah.
Do you like
quiet, my man?
Do you like baiting? Or
Yeah.
do you think there's an easier way to get this done?
No, I've exhausted my ideas.
Yeah, let's... I'll head back to Teemu if you guys want to start getting things set up.
Okay, let's pilot back. Yeah, pilot.
Alright, so you guys take the YT-1000 here and head back to Moshuda. So I need whoever's going to be piloting this sucker give me a piloting check if you're going to be flying back this way.
Do you have planetary piloting?
Me.
You do have planetary?
Thank God.
I have planetary and space, and they're
Okay.
pretty high.
Nice.
Oh man.
Perfect.
It's only because
Easy roll.
he's freaking high.
I don't know what kind of roll this is, so give me the difficulty dice afterwards.
I'm going to give you the difficulty dice here in a second. So, because this is kind of a newer ship to you, anyways, like this, it's not something that you typically pilot because you're not normally doing a lot of space piloting. It's normally planetary for you. So there's a little bit of extra difficulty involved here in the form of setbacks. So we're going to go with this being more of a hard check, so 3 purples. And then because this system's a little new to you, it's going to be 1 setback there. You're going to have 1 more setback for the fact that it's kind of difficult to pilot a spacecraft in Atmo. There's a lot more gravity going on and that kind of shit.
I'll co-pilot with him. I don't know if it's going to make it a little easier or...
That'll give him a boost.
Perfect.
This is a lender too, isn't it?
What's that?
This is something that was just lent to us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna wreck this shit.
You guys will be fine.
1 success,
Maybe.
1 try, 3 advantage.
There-
Let's
and it's
go.
fine.
We're good.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he did.
Yeah.
Down it.
Like nothing at all. It starts up for you, no problem. You take off and you feel the gravity kind of have that pull on this. Like it is a heavy sort of ship. This isn't like a normal personal craft that you're used to, whether that's the swoop bikes or even a fighter. And you feel it and you're like, okay, I've got to keep it even. But you do so without any issues and you make it all the way back to Moshuda without any problems, landing it just fine, and you do land in Landing Bay Arc, which is all the way over here.
Perfect. That's exactly what
You
you
guys
want.
have made it back to town.
How dare I doubt your skill?
Right. I'll go talk to Teemo, and you guys go talk to your people that you wanted to talk to.
Also, when you talk to him, we don't need like the full amount of supplies, right? Because it's staged anyway, so we can have some empty boxes.
Yeah, I'll
Just
let them know
enough-
that.
You know what I mean? We just need the bare minimum to suffice for a front.
We could get
Yeah.
rocks to put in them to make it feel like they're heavy too, to make it...
We might need like a few boxes that actually have shit in it. So if they want to verify merchandise, be like, yeah, check it out. Pop it open and there's fucking thermal detonators in there. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking that they actually set up some booby traps in the boxes. So if they try and take off, radio detonate them. That's what I'm thinking.
I like it.
Do we need her alive?
But we don't need the ship working.
Nothing was said one way or the other as far as who needs to be alive or not.
Oh, dead or alive, we'll take it.
Perfect.
He just wants the issue dealt with. That's the thing. Like whatever that completion state is that you can see and you know bring to fruition, that's what he cares about.
We could cut her head off and put it on the hood of our ship as like a warning to other people, stop fucking with us. You know?
All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to go to Teemo.
You know, he sounds like a merchant. You know, he sounds like a merchant.
I watched that D&D movie the other day. It sounds like the guy that became Lord of the Town. It's like, I really hate to see you die. So on that note, I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
So anyway.
I started blasting.
And then Mark, what are you doing?
I'd like to go, I'm gonna start building some relationships, man.
Okay.
I like this place.
Okay.
Let's see what the trader has to offer.
Okay.
Alias,
Yes.
I'm thinking that we stick to the code name, the Cold Star,
Yeah.
and we're not looking for detailed information, just anything on whereabouts. Like I said, general system she works out of. Keep it pretty vague, so we don't.
should look up Phantom as well, right?
That, if I remember correctly on the thing, was more like a logo, not so much of a. It was like a little pictogram or something. It wasn't actually like a like a name or somebody that was involved. That's if I remember right. I could be totally wrong. Check with.
I thought,
Check with
I thought there was like a
back.
blurred out vision. I thought the guy was known as the Phantom, but I could be remembering things wrong.
As I said, it's been a while. So yeah, let's clarify that. But yeah, I mean, basically all we're looking for is rumors. I mean, we're flying blind here, so anything is going to be a direction.
Do any of you guys
too-
need anything? Real quick before I go to the traders, are you guys pretty good?
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
The trader.
What do you do you want like a thermal detonator or anything, or like, maybe a tracking device?
Could always use another thermal. I used mine, so I'm not going to say no to that.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of see what they have to offer.
I did lose my comms in the at the hotel.
Okay. Oh yeah. And your fucking medical. Hey man, let's just knock him out. What? Yeah.
You want some.
I do want that, dude.
Good stuff.
I mean, if you're actually going to go around too, you say you want to build some relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know where would some lowlifes like to hang out and everything like that. See if there's maybe anybody talking about disgruntled, like, oh, I was about to make some money, now they're off world.
Probably in the shanty town.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what do information bounties usually go for?
Not typically too much money, but I mean, it's enough to incentivize somebody to be like, oh, all you need is information? Yeah, I saw this dude over here. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot of the individual that's kind of like cashing in, but they are typically around, I would say, probably about 500 to 2,000 credits, depending on how big the bounty is, how much, how valuable the information would be considered. So.
Hey, when we were listening, had the holocom split, the Phantom, was that just a logo, or was that like the identity of a individual?
So that was what you guys read in the data pad, where it was where it was like messages from the Phantom. But when it was the holocall, it was just the blurred image of a humanoid. There was no like logo or anything like that. It was just a distorted voice and a blurred image.
Okay.
So do we even know if that person was the name?
Not really. You're not really too sure on that one.
Okay.
Might be, might not be.
Let's go with your idea, Tim.
And then,
Jax.
so, yeah, honestly, the biggest thing I probably want to do is go ahead and put 500 credits as a bounty out for any information as far as location or contact for Cold Star.
Ooh, we're putting out a bounty. Okay.
Oh boy.
I like that. Okay, so who wants to start this thing off? Because we got 3 different situations going on between Mark, between Hawks and Malleus, and then one with Koshu.
You guys can go.
Yeah, there's this good story development.
All right.
Go first.
So you guys walk into the bounty hunting office. There's the chick behind the counter that just kind of reads you guys in, and then you do see the hunt master that's for the guild that's over this particular branch here, that's kind of sitting there. You got a lot of different patrons as well, so depending on how you want to go about this, but there's quite a few folks that are here that are obviously looking for work and things to do. Just kind of depends on who you want to talk to. Person behind the counter, the head of the office, or any of the individuals around.
Okay. So I'm going to say probably go over to the, you said the guild master, such as it is. And,
Okay.
Who would I talk to? So, assuming I'm talking to him at this point, and it's, I'm looking for information on, apparently a thief goes by the code name of Cold Star. Do we have any familiar with anything along those lines?
Yeah, honestly, I've heard the name before. Funny enough, this was there was a bit of a job that somebody was meant to go on, and it ended up getting canceled. But that was like a week ago. It was like a week ago, and apparently he had found out that it got canceled because a different group got hired. That an actual group of individuals got hired. They were gonna. I can't remember what it was. What was that? And he's thinking for a brief moment. I believe he was. They were kind of sent out to try and raid a particular warehouse area, but like I said, got canceled.
Okay. So the job still took effect. It was simply by somebody else. I'm looking to get a hold of Cold Star herself. Understand she's a smuggler. She can acquire things as needed.
Right. Well,
Do you know how I might get in touch with her?
Let's ask. Let's look up behind the counter here and let's check our logs real quick. He's like, "Darling, do you mind bringing that information up here? We're looking for Cold Star." And she starts bringing that up on the computer. Projects it on the little hollow projector that they have sitting there that normally displays like the rotating bounties that are in the area. And you see not very much information. Like it normally, like there's a lot of good little details that get brought up, but you've only got like small little bits of information. And he's like, "That's actually rather strange. We normally try to get more information than this, but looks like we got her name. Looks like we got a communicator, and that is it. And she's only posted 2 jobs here, and that was within the last month or so."
You wouldn't happen to have anything cross-reference against it.
I can't really hear you, big dog.
Yeah, one more time.
So you wouldn't happen to have any information so you can cross-reference against a code named Phantom, would you?
Phantom? And she types Phantom in to try and see if there's anything. He's like, I haven't heard the name before myself, but and then nothing pops up.
There's that.
Interesting.
Oh, well, there's I was like, we saw her in here. How many days ago was that? Was the hotel that we actually followed her from this area to the?
Oh, in Best
3?
That would have been like 2 days ago, a day ago. No, it was just a day ago. Because remember, all this was kind of happening rather quickly. Because yeah, it was a day ago.
Yeah, trying to get the timeline straight.
Yep.
I was like, okay. Any chance that Cold Star came in here? We know she was in the area within the past couple of days. That anyone can, that you might remember.
I don't.
I mean,
believe
even if
so,
it wasn't
no.
an official post or anything. Okay.
No,
And does she
nothing
ever
that's-
regularly do business? Does she ever regularly do business? Look for help. Try and find anything, through this Hunters Guild at all, or she pretty much leave it alone.
Not really. The first time, as we can see here, and you can see the job was for basically a bodyguard sort of situation. She had hired us kind of like as mercenaries almost, just to act as bodyguards. And that was just while there was a transportation of goods. It looks like the place that they were going to, and he's checking through the logs, and he brings up the map really quick. And he looks and he's like, Molavar. They went to Molavar.
Okay.
And you see Molavar
Right,
at the space station, and he pulls that up on the. What do you call it? The girl behind the counter pulls that up, and it's just a rotating space station.
Okay. But we got a location basically off that map. Okay. In that case, let me leave a. If she comes back looking for any kind of mercenaries or bodyguards again, please go ahead and contact us. You can leave a message with Teemoos. You can leave it for Hawks or Malleus, and here's $200 credits for your help.
It's like, all right, well, we'll let you know.
We might have to actually. I wonder. Maybe like when we were witnessing like the. I'm speaking just to Jax and never thought that just in a low voice. It was like I wonder with the people that were watching the fight and everything like that. Maybe we should start questioning around that area and everything. I wonder if the Gamorreans would possibly know something, maybe hear something. Like, I think we're just like looking at too high of a level right now. We probably need to start looking at the lower levels of society, see if they might know something.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and ask around in that area, I think you were already talking with some folks before, so you may have a bit of a face and a name there. So, yeah, sounds good to me. I'm happy with the lead we've got here. I'm going to go ahead and join. Joe, what's your guy's name again?
Koshu?
Koshu.
Yeah, I'm going to go wait for. Do we have a location where we're meeting? We didn't set that, did we?
Nope.
No.
That was our next progression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're out of practice here.
We have our
We're getting to it.
Okay.
we can talk on
I'm
our.
going to go to Teemoos to find. I'm going to go to Teemoos to find Koshu, to meet up with Koshu and Malleus. After I find him, we'll head over to the cantina and meet you back, and we'll wait there for you, or meet you there.
Sounds good.
All right, so you start heading that way, and Koshu, you're already on your way up, so you're kind of already getting to the spot where you need to be.
Perfect.
Which we'll start with you. We'll go to you next here. Where are you headed exactly?
Straight to Teemo.
Talking to Teemo? Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to talk to Teemo, obviously you see the Major Domo, which is the moon that, typically greets you, nods at you, waves you in, and Teemo is actually in his office. He's not in the, in like the throne room area. He's actually in his like little office area where he is kind of talking with a few folks, and then they get kind of waved away at this point and they stand off to the side as you approach, and he's like, "So, what news do you have for me?"
Big dog.
Well, she got away.
God damn it, Joe.
I think you've already probably heard that, as we requested people to come and pick us up. But we have a plan to bring her back, and we would need a couple of crates filled with a couple of guns, a couple of weapons, maybe some ship parts, maybe empty crates with rocks in it to lure her back here and see if we can capture her again. We did happen to hit the ship a little bit that she was going on, so it might be a little damaged. It could take a while for her to get that fixed and then be back on her way. And we do have a person that can use comm links to get her here. We kind of didn't kill one person purposely.
Good. So you have captured somebody.
Yes.
Bring them to me. As far as what you're requesting, we can give you empty crates. I believe you can get that through Warehouse Orc. As far as things to put in them, I don't see the point in doing so. Just leave them sealed.
Just in case she does ask to look into them, we need at least one of them filled.
I will leave that to you then.
Okay.
As far as luring her somewhere,
kind
Not
of
so
didn't
sure she
kill
will
on
come
purpose.
to Tatooine again.
Well, if she doesn't come here, we can always go to another,
What was that?
planet.
What was that planet
Rylon's
called?
close. Ryloth is
Yeah,
close,
yeah,
so
right on.
Why
Um,
Ryloth?
do you have another one in mind?
I probably wouldn't pick Ryloth. It's a fair bit away, but if you think it works, it works.
I mean, it has to be far enough away from Tatooine,
I would choose some...
but close enough that we can get to it.
Can I interject really quick?
You're not
I don't
even
mean to
there,
cut you off.
brother.
Oh, I thought I was with Mark Brent.
You said you
Oh.
were gonna go do some
Yeah. While
relationship
you were-
building with the stores
Yeah.
and shit.
So I was like walking over here, right? And then I kind of followed Malleus, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go." So I moved my little character over here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll say that you guys are arriving with Hawks. That you're
Yeah.
gonna arrive with Hawks and meeting up that way. And
I
it's
was
about
gonna
this
go
time that
build some-
You guys
yeah.
do enter, so you didn't hear any of this conversation.
Oh, okay.
It was
Yeah.
just Koshu because that's where he darted off to first. So as you were running around trying to figure
Oh,
out,
okay.
you know what, which way do I go?
Oh,
That's when
okay.
you got tagged in. So that's
Okay.
when you guys do walk in, as they're starting to discuss location. So that's
what's up?
you Hawks that's there as well as you Mark.
What's up? Oh, hey guys.
Did I hear him say that Ryloth was fairly far?
Well, it's far enough away.
I was just gonna ask if there was any other locations on nearby planets that his cargo was being stolen from. Like if he's having any other problems in any other locations that are susceptible to being like raided, so that way it looks organic.
So you do know of a few areas. One of them being Zar, which is kind of where you in particular had done some of the work before, as far as like bringing supplies and things to a lot of the locations that he has. That's one of them, and he does point that out as one of his individuals brings that up on the projector. We have had a few shipments taken here.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can go there.
I think we should start there.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that space station again?
Molavar?
Molavar. Thank you. Yeah.
So
So, is he familiar? Are you familiar with the station Molavar, the space station?
well, yes, it's typically where one would stop just before getting into hut space.
Is that in between or anywhere located near this other location that you're giving us?
No,
Equidistant, closer to.
for a fairly far field. What I can do here for you guys, so that way you can see what I'm talking about.
While you're doing that, I want to fill these guys in that in the Hunters Guild. You already heard we got update on a location, Molavar, that may be worth checking out for a cold star, and left information to be also addressing the hut on this one that we have put in. If he could send people to check, we've put in for information to be dispersed to either Hawks or Malleus about the codename Cold Star should it come up through the Hunters Guild on a location that we can track down. So if he could just keep an eye on that, we put kind of a bounty or at least an incentive down on information.
That's pretty far. It's further than Ryloth.
So there's Molavar, there's Tatooine, and where's
Zar's right here.
Zar? Okay.
Zar's just as far from, if not further than Ryloth. But it's also out in the boonies, or further. It's further along. Yeah, Zar would be good, and then we can take these empty crates. Yeah, he's letting us take empty crates, not filled ones. We can fill them though, at least one of them, and try to get them to Czar and make that a setup station and have our hostage, our helper, sorry, let them know. How do you guys feel about that?
I think now we have two locations to try, and that's a good plan for that one.
And it's also away from Tatooine enough that I'm sure she'll be able to visit.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is that if we've damaged the ship, which we have,
Yeah.
and she's got to lay low, she's stealing from the Hutts, and if Molavar is a space station before you get to Hutt territory, she may head there to work repairs while she's out of hot water, rather than trying to go hit another target
I like Molavar.
first thing.
Okay.
You want to go there first, and then... I mean, we have plenty of time.
Throwing information out. We can,
I like Molavar.
let's get with Malleus and see if he's got any more information that may help us narrow that down, and we'll go make a decision then.
All right.
So,
Well, we'll get out of your hair now.
as you guys decide that, I just want to show you guys this real quick. So, yellow Hots is where Molavar is. Hut space is right over here where Malleus is at, and then Koshu, you're obviously going to be here on Tatooine as far as like just showing where all the things are in relation to each other. So it's the first like space station that you get to before you get into all the like Hut space area, as far as in between Tatooine and there, which to the Hutts is a big deal. You know, it's Hut space. So there's going to be certain locations like that just throughout the galaxy in general where they do have kind of set up like that. So
Alrighty.
Wings.
Pizza the Hut.
but there you are for that one. I'm going to move you guys back over now. There we go. Okay. So let's get us back to the Moshuda area. Just expands.
Party foul.
And
Wait for the buildings to come in.
Coca-Cola Sansuker is
There it is.
on.
there we go. Okay. So that is
I agree with you, Mark. It's time to get out of town.
Yeah, let's I guess we can go to Molavar first to take a look, or whatever Malleus. What is we have to talk to him?
Yeah, let's go over to the cantina and wait for Malleus and see if he's got any more information. Talking from Fight Club.
all right.
Well, what
so
I was going to do is I was going to meet up with the guys again because about halfway of going to like try to make contact with the Gamorreans and everything, I realized I don't have any credits. So I was going to get up with the guys like, hey, you guys, can you lend me a few credits so I can try and get some information out? And then I was going to go off. So meet up with the group real quick and just panhandle credits for the power. Before I actually go and get contact these guys, I could really use a little bit of leverage for these guys. Can I just like, you guys have like 500 credits that I can have just in case these guys get a little difficult?
And know you're one of them liberal bounty hunters. I'm once again asking for your credits.
Yeah.
I don't have any to give you, big dog. I would though.
Oh, how many do you need?
Oh no, actually, can you spare like 200?
Yep.
All right, let me just try that. See
I transfer him
if that'll work.
200 credits.
All right.
All right, and then I'm gonna go to the spot where I remember seeing the Gamorreans last. I think they were like guarding a warehouse, weren't they?
Gamorreans are kind of all over the place, but you have typically, like in the barracks here, some of them were like guarding the slagworks area. A few of them do guard the spaceport, as well as roaming just kind of throughout the town. So
I think I remember seeing them at the Slagworks.
Yeah, they were at the slagworks the last time. So there's quite a few different places, but the barracks is where they typically like to hang out. So yeah, it just kind of depends on where you want to go.
Let's check the Slagworks first, see if they're there.
Okay. So heading over there. So while that conversation was happening, you have made it over to the Slagworks, and you do see a couple of them that are just kind of overlooking what the workers are doing here.
Were these the ones that I was speaking to last time?
Kind of hard to tell. Most Gamorreans, especially here, they all look the same. They all look alike.
Oh my god.
Because they all wear the same stuff. You know, they got the same axe, the same armor. There's not a whole lot of distinguishing features besides the occasional like scar here or there.
They all drive Hellcats.
Yeah.
Some
This
animals
one's
are more equal than others.
This one's tusk is chipped right here. The other one's is chipped on the other side. So that's how you tell.
Exactly. And they're brothers.
You all look like bacon.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to shoot my shot anyway. Gonna go approach him like, fellas. How you guys doing?
You confused?
You guys were at the fight with the Wookiee and watching your guy lose, right? It was a while ago. You don't remember?
And they look at you like,
What the?
and then they just kind of squeal in their like kind of pig language, kind of giving you a negative response.
Yeah, no, I was actually kind of upset about that one as well. Hey, you guys didn't happen to lose any credits during that fight at all, did you? Because, you know, I'm looking for a little bit of information here.
Again, a negative
Not if you-
response
not-
squealed out.
None of them can. None of them are actually like speak or anything like that at all, are they?
Yeah,
Reckons
Gamorreans
the
don't have that
English?
ability. They just got pig squeals.
Didn't think that
Reckons
one
the
would.
oink?
They oink and they squeal. That's it.
Didn't think this one through.
Have you been to Afghanistan?
No, I have not.
They have a thing called a pointy talkie. I don't know if you know what that is.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
he's got the pointy talkie and it has the corresponding squeal to it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like a short squeal followed by a long squeal followed by an oink.
Yeah. Do you know Old Stone?
Yeah, can you understand me? Nod your head.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, they clearly understand you. It's just their ability to respond and for you to understand them is not it. Not happening.
Did you lose credits in the fight with the Gamorrean versus the Wookiee?
Kind of shaky.
Do you know anybody that did?
So
Interesting.
They kind of look at you like, I don't know what you want me to say here, kind of moment.
I would pay so much money to watch this.
Oh, let me just skip that. I am looking for any information. Are you well versed in, or not well versed? Do you have any knowledge of any of the local smuggling rings?
They look at each other. He shakes his head, and then he points to the right, like down the wall, like the what do you call it, the pathway, and he's pointing to the right, like in the direction of Warehouse Arc.
The warehouse?
That'll do it.
Squeals, points.
Thank you. Start making my way
Do
there.
piggy.
That'll do.
That'll do.
And then he tries to say thank
Just gonna
you
do
for
a more direct
squealing.
approach now.
but it doesn't come out and as anything. He just goes.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so you. Yeah. You head to the warehouse, and this warehouse is where I believe it was only. I don't think you came to this warehouse before. I think it might have just been Hawks. But this guy basically runs a sort of droid repair shop out of here, out of the back. And he's like this fatter Twi'lek, red, just very much so looks like he doesn't really do a whole lot of anything. He's got a little bit of oil on his hands though, so it does look like he's been tinkering, but he's just kind of been hanging out, and he's just kind of sitting there in his little, like right at his workbench that is facing the door. So he kind of sees you walk in as the light just kind of gets really bright, and then it just once the door closes, not pitch black, but it is pretty dark in here, except for like a few of the lights that illuminate certain areas. And so he's got his one little area that's illuminated as he's working on this stuff. Looks up. Yeah, what you need?
There's nobody else in the area, is there? Just him?
Just him. There's like 1 or 2 droids here running around, but that's about it.
I don't mean to waste. I'm not going to waste your time more than I need to. I just wanted to know how familiar with yours or with any of the smuggling rings in the area. I'm looking for a particular individual.
Who are you looking for?
Goes by code name Cold Star.
Yeah, I've heard the name before.
You wouldn't happen to know any particular routes they like to take if they're not in this local area at all, would you?
It depends.
Well, what will 50 credits give me?
Give you a nod and a wink, I suppose.
Okay.
Can I Coke?
Well, let's talk a little bit here. Let's see if we can be a little reasonable. It only takes just a little bit of information coming out of you. I don't need any items or anything like that. What will it cost me?
Well, let's make it 100 credits.
Well, if the information's good, I'll give you the 100 credits. And I show him that I have them.
Okay. So you show him, he's like, okay. Yeah, she's bought a few parts from me before. She's got a few droids that she works with. She was transporting a few of these droids. I can't remember where to, but I believe it was Bestine.
You know, any routes outside of this planet that they discussed where they like to go to, or where really general, just smugglers in general like to go to, maybe to fuel up.
Well, she was talking about a bit of a long hyperspace trip that she has to do to make these runs. So she was complaining about the amount of time it takes.
I'll add on another 50 credits if you can give me a little more info.
Big dog.
He thinks about it for a second. He's like, although that is tempting, I really don't know much past that. It was just a little bit of small talk that we had, and she was just complaining about the trip being a little too long. She was discussing about, very, very abstractly anyways, her employer requires a lot from her. And I guess she was kind of put over the fire for a little bit.
You said she does some deals with some droids over in Bestine?
No. She bought some droids.
Bought some droids over in Bestine. You know from who?
Me to Bestine.
Oh, to
And
Bestine.
He's looking at you as he's like over a droid right now, like with an open, I want to say carcass, but that's not the word for it. chassis. There it is. He's got like a open body in front of him as he's kind of working on this one droid.
All right. Well, that's all you can give me. I'm not going to waste any more of your time.
And he's like, credits.
I put them on the table.
Okay.
And then walk out. I'm just going to meet up with the guys again.
All right. So after a little bit, finally making your way through the rest of Moshuda, you do find them as they are coming out of the palace there. And you guys are reunited. And it feels so good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Didn't really get a whole lot of info, just how our suspect is complaining about a really long hyperspace trip.
Okay.
Women. I mean,
Women.
No bathrooms anywhere.
What'd you guys come up with?
we can take empty crates from Teemo and put them on our ship and make that our fake.
Is he gonna log it as a scheduled delivery so that way, in case there's a mole in Teemu's network, that it would get leaked?
Well, that's a good.
Supporting the fact.
We didn't ask that. That's good.
Hey,
Just making like an official drop, so that way if there is somebody working on the inside.
what was that planet that our capture guy said that he screamed out that that's where they were going? It was Rythar.
But he's lying.
Would that be considered? Would you guys think that that's a long hyperdrive trip?
No, it isn't.
That we've also come up with, I would think, that just about all of it could be.
Because apparently during the small talk, Cold Star was complaining about a long trip, and if Ryloth isn't really considered a long trip, I don't think it's there at all. I mean, the guy was lying, pure and simple. But
Yeah.
Molavar. Because she does
The
like
other two locations we've got are Zar and Molavar. Yep.
I also had Bestine tell me that she didn't take a known hyperspace route. And we do know what the ship's name is. Cold Revenge. So if we can try to find that YT-2400, we'll know where she is.
Would Molavar keep logs of what ships, because it's a space station, right, where you go for supplies, would they keep a log of that?
Anything's possible.
We can go.
Because like on a planet, you can land anywhere, but on Molavar, it's a singular point that they traverse through. And so you can see if that is like a route, you know what I mean? Because like a planet's a needle in a haystack, but Molavar is a single point.
So it really just depends. You would know that they most likely probably log those things, but there's also probably a secret book that is kept for the ones that you don't really want to know.
Makes sense.
What do you say to 3 shillings and we forget the name? Welcome to Port Royal, Mr. Smith.
That's essentially what you run into. So it just depends on what most likely would have happened at that point.
Well, I'm thinking she's gonna want to go somewhere to repair the ship. I mean, it took some damage.
Well, let's go then. Molavar first.
That would be my best guess. If for some reason anything comes up, there's a probability that we have some information that makes it back to Teemo, in which case we can check. And if she is able to make a run to that other location and it's hit again, then we do know, okay, she's still operating in the known areas.
Roger.
And she's made a clean hit, so could feel comfortable that nobody's found her. So yeah, I'd say let's go check out Molavar first. And if anything happens, otherwise it really just works to our advantage.
All those in favor say aye.
I
Aye.
All right, Molavar it is.
Molavar it is. All right.